Yo.
Yo.
How's it good?
How you doing?
I'm looking at an email. Are you looking at that email?
I already signed it.
You already signed it? Oh shit!
The 9 months comes down to today. Give me a countdown.
Alright. 5,
Alright.
4, 3, 2,
shit.
1. 2 years ago, we were locked in our houses with nothing to do, nowhere to go, terrified, and honestly, really bored. And while the stock market was plummeting, a different kind of asset was on the rise.
Remember Pokemon cards from the 90s? Well, they're hot again.
The COVID-19 pandemic has seen a resurgence in the demand for Pokemon
And during the
cards as
pandemic,
collectibles.
those cartoon monsters have been flying off the shelves.
You see, while the world stopped moving forward for those few months, many of us decided to go back to a better time when we were kids playing with Pokemon cards. Thousands of people across the globe stumbled on their old Pokemon card collections, got back into the hobby, and Pokemon exploded back into the mainstream. Vintage Pokemon cards skyrocketed in value, reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars for a box. And the world fell in love with Pokemon all over again. 2 of those creators were us. Like many of our fellow creators, we had been huge Pokemon fans as kids and gotten back into the hobby when we got older. We've been making content together for years and even filmed Pokemon pack opening videos as far back as 2016 when we used to live together. Last year, I got this text from Jad. Eventually, we locked onto the name Copped Cards, and after a few weeks of reaching out to different people we knew in the industry, we managed to secure our first supplier, a retailer who agreed to sell to us at a slightly cheaper rate if we bought enough product. And their definition of enough product was a lot, about $40,000 worth, just to get started.
Yeah.
Jadu, so you're telling me we gotta drop some money right now.
Just a bit, you know.
How are you feeling about it?
I think we should because, like, the long term, there's no downside, and I think that we'll have a hot start.
Yeah.
I think if we just get developed and we just purchase this for now, get the ball rolling, then we can, like, get other distributors and we'll have, like, an audience.
All right, man. Okay. Let them know. Let's do it. Pull the trigger.
All right, we're doing it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Somehow we came to the conclusion that, yeah, dropping 20 grand each on Pokemon cards was a good call, and we placed the order. Now we have hundreds of boxes in Jad's condo storage in Toronto, a name, and that's it. So Jad and I were living 5 hours apart. We just spent $40,000 on a bunch of Pokemon cards and didn't really know how we were gonna sell them because we were in a lockdown. Our respective cities were shut down. So even if we wanted to open a physical store, no one would be able to come in and buy anything. We knew we needed to go online to reach our customers. Now, fortunately, I've already done a few branding projects with this amazing designer based in Argentina, so I hit her up with the project, a mood board, and a couple weeks later, we had our final branding. Now, we've got to build a website. Fortunately, it's 2021, and the days of needing to completely code your own website are long behind us. Plus, we're based in Ottawa, the home of the world's #1 e-commerce web platform, Shopify, and also my girlfriend had just finished building her own e-commerce business on Shopify a few months earlier. So, you're like a Shopify expert, right?
Yeah.
Can you help me build a Shopify website for Cop Cards?
No.
What? Why not?
I'm busy.
Okay, but please?
What?
Please? Okay, just if I have questions, can I ask you for answers?
Fine.
Okay, all right, I'll take it. So Olivia showed me the basics, and over the next couple of weeks, I worked every day building out the Cop Cards website. On April 20th, 2021, I did our first test orders, and 2 days later, on April 22nd, Jad hosted our first ever live-breaking live stream on YouTube, and we got 5 orders, and we were amped.
Yes, sir. How is it going, everybody? And welcome to are loud. There we go. Welcome to the first ever live stream under Copped Cards. I'm so amped to be back.
We started live streaming on YouTube, hosting live breaks, and kind of by accident during a pandemic, we created a digital version of your local hobby shop. So more and more of our longtime viewers started coming through the streams and shopping with us, and it was amazing. Then, a month in, this happened.
Wait. Holy, yo! Oh my, oh my God.
One of our biggest stream supporters, Rakesh, placed an order for $5,700. It was insane. We'd never expected something like that to happen, but it ended up becoming our first special event live break. We brought in our fellow creator Sneaker Talk, and together him and Jad opened $5,700 worth of Pokemon cards and went Charizard hunting, looking for the most expensive card in the set, which at the time was selling for hundreds of dollars per card.
Detective Pikachu? Maybe I should watch that soon. Yo! We hit it! Let's go! Yes! Oh my God. Oh! Another one! Oh my God. Let's go! Oh my God! Oh my God! Let's go! We hit it! The Charizard VMAX!
Now, you might be wondering, what is this live breaking thing that has people spending $5,700 on Pokemon cards? Typically, when you purchase TCG products like Pokemon, you would go into a store, buy a pack or a box of some kind, and open it yourself either at the store or at home, which is fun, but can be kind of lonely. Live breaking changed all of that. In a live break, the idea is that the breaker, the person opening the cards, opens them live online. So it's kind of like watching a show, but you're a part of the show. There's a bunch of different live breaking formats, but basically instead of opening packs on your own, you're having someone else open them for you, live with a community of like-minded people. We started out at Jad's condo in Toronto. I managed the back end and Jad did all the heavy lifting for the first month or so. And then he moved back to Ottawa and we built our own custom Copped Cards live streaming studio in my warehouse. But things weren't all perfect. Right before he left, Jad got COVID and it hit him hard. He ended up in the hospital and it got scary. I remember calling him almost every day, expecting that he'd be feeling better, but it just kept dragging on and on for what felt like weeks. Fortunately, after the trip to the hospital, they gave him some fluids and it seemed to give his body the boost it needed to fight it off. And though he was still weak and had lost like 15 pounds, he somehow managed to pack all of his stuff along with hundreds of boxes of Pokemon cards into a U-Haul and travel back to Ottawa with his dad. I remember him arriving at the warehouse probably around midnight looking exhausted. We offloaded all the product out of the truck. I sent him off to get some sleep and I spent the rest of the night bringing everything into the warehouse. What he didn't know is that I'd also been working on a little surprise for him, but I knew we'd save that for another day. Okay. 3, 2, 1, open.
Yo! What the heck is this? Yo! What? Oh my!
And then turn around.
Holy! Is this a new stream setup?
This is a whole new stream setup.
Oh my God. You guys don't know the struggle. This is beautiful.
So we got you decked out with everything. Let me walk you through the experience that you have in front of you.
I'm gonna cry, bro. Holy smoke.
As you know, Jad had been streaming from his house and I knew we needed an upgrade. So we built a custom studio filled with all the bells and whistles, along with some new custom Copped Cards stream branding to really show everyone we were taking things seriously. A few months after the move, we even managed to connect with an actual Pokemon distributor to improve our product selection and pricing. And since then, we've just been chugging along. We hired our first team member, YBM, one of our moderators who happened to live in Ottawa. We hosted our first 24-hour live stream, and of course, have been pulling some heat for our live breakers. Believe it or not, we actually got bigger orders than the one Rakesh placed in our first month from some of our top breakers who I've got to give a special shout out to. We got Wools, Worko, Sam here, Obamado, KBS, Com1, Full RJ, Megan, Fufu, and many, many more. Now, just over a year after starting the business, it's insane to say this, but we have sold almost $500,000 worth of product, and we are merging with one of the largest hobby shops in the country. That's right, a few months ago, Hobbiesville reached out to us on IG to discuss working together, and after lots of discussion back and forth, Jad and I decided it was time to level up. And today is the day we officially merge with Hobbiesville, where we're going to keep doing everything we've been doing with Cop Cards, but just on a bigger scale, with more products, more resources, and an even bigger community. So if you want to stick around for the ride, be sure to subscribe to this channel for another update. Check out Hobbiesville on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and their website. And who knows, maybe in a couple years, I'll be doing a part 2 where we talk about how we sold Hobbiesville for 8 figures. I also need to take a quick minute to give a massive thank you to the Cop Cards family. You guys have supported Jad and I on this journey for the past year, and we have had such an amazing time, and absolutely none of this would be possible without you guys. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! I clicked it!
Hey! Holy shit!
Bang, it's done.